We are back with an unexpected side effect of this coronavirus crisis: Asian Americans becoming targets of discrimination. The FBI recently issued a warning about a potential spike in hate crimes. And just this week, the NYPD launched a social media campaign to raise awareness, tweeting, "Hate is an ugly word and it has no place in our vocabulary." A growing number of celebrities are also speaking out, including actor John Cho, who penned an op-ed for the LA Times. NBC News investigative and consumer correspondent Vicki Nguyen is here with more. And Vicki, this is a really, really troubling trend.
It is, and I will say it is personal for me too, Hoda. The numbers really back it up. One Asian advocacy group says it has received more than 1,500 reports of COVID-related hate incidents since mid-January. People are saying they've been harassed online, spit on, yelled at, even physically attacked. But as more people speak up to fight back against the hate, there is hope we can stop it from spreading.
Dr. Chen Fu is on the front lines in the battle against COVID-19. As a Chinese-American doctor, he feels both celebrated and vilified.
I feel an animosity that I've never felt before.
On his commute to the hospital, Dr. Fu says he was approached by a stranger.
"You dirty Chinese," and he just kept saying that over and over again. I've never felt anything like this before.
This, just one of many incidents across the country now being reported. Asian Americans targeted for their race.
Get out of our country!
In Texas, this person yelling at a Vietnamese restaurant owner.
Get out!
And this man and his 2 children stabbed at a Sam's Club. The suspect, according to the FBI, thought the family was Chinese and infecting people with the coronavirus. In Minnesota, this note the tenants claim was posted on their door, reading, "We're watching you. Take the Chinese virus back to China." In New York City, in just a month, police say they've investigated 11 hate crimes against Asian Americans, compared to 3 in all of last year. OCA Asian Pacific American Advocates, a nonprofit group that tracks discrimination against Asian Americans, says it has received more than 1,500 COVID-19 related reports of hate incidents since January.
We have seen everything from cashiers who will tell somebody, "I'm not going to serve you because I don't want to catch coronavirus." We've also seen patients who have gone into health clinics who say, "I don't want you as a nurse. I want somebody else to help me."
Because the nurse was Asian American?
Exactly.
From mid to late March, President Trump repeatedly referred to the coronavirus as the Chinese virus.
The Chinese virus, the fight against the Chinese virus. It comes from China.
Racist.
It's not racist at all, no.
This photo of his speech with the word Chinese replacing corona went viral on social media.
I have never seen the Asian American community this scared. They're in fear for their life.
Jean Wu is a state representative in Texas.
Why not call it the Chinese virus?
Because it could create harm and has created harm.
Now, many are calling for people to rise above the hate. New York Mayor Bill de Blasio.
We will not tolerate any discrimination. We will not tolerate any hate crimes.
Black, Hispanic, and Asian congressional leaders uniting to condemn racism.
It's important for us to negate the hate, come together as Americans.
And celebrities urging fans to stand up for each other. Actor Daniel Day Kim.
Please stop the prejudice and senseless violence against Asian people.
Social media campaigns Wash the Hate, Racism is a Virus, and I Am Not COVID-19 are spreading.
Namaste. Let's wash the hate.
Also spotlighting the growing discrimination, multiple op-eds, including mine. While there's more work ahead, some things have changed. After repeatedly calling it the Chinese virus, President Trump appears to have stopped and tweeted in part, "It is very important that we totally protect our Asian American community in the United States and all around the world. They are amazing people, and the spreading of the virus is not their fault." And in some of the racist attacks, people stepped in to help. Zach Owens risked his life to save the family attacked in Texas.
He saved our lives.
And for Dr. Fu, a stranger jumped in.
He defended me, and he said, "No, you can't do this." That guy was my hero.
And this is not just happening with adults. Just this week, an Asian mom posted this to her Instagram. A student in her daughter's 2nd grade class said he didn't like China or Chinese people because they started this quarantine. She encouraged her daughter to put her feelings on paper, and the result was this letter. It reads in part, "This made me feel sad because he was my friend and I'm Chinese. It's wrong because he doesn't know what he's saying." But it ends on a compassionate note. Thank you for being my friend. And it really is so important, Hoda, for parents to speak with their kids about this kind of discrimination.
I mean, it's so jarring, but to think of a second grader who's being mocked by another classmate is just so disturbing. And this whole thing makes me so sick. But if you are put in a position like some of these folks have been, what's the best thing for you to do?
Well, safety first. So you really do want to try to remove yourself from the situation. Of course, report the incident if you can. Both law enforcement and these advocacy groups say they take it very seriously. They will investigate and talk about it. Lean into your family and your friends for support. Sometimes you feel embarrassed or ashamed, like it's something you did to bring it on, but that's not the case. And you've got to put these messages out there. And it reminds us all, we're all in this together.
Yeah, wow, what a really eye-opening report. All right, thank you so much, Vicki.